and welcome to Tag Tuesday. Now, I am responsible for holding up progress. Tracey tagged me, but I've not been home to do my video because I've been at Wanda's. And I just got a few things. I didn't get much, not for a big haul like some of my big hauls, but I still might do one anyway. Just show you what I got. But I picked up a couple things. I had to get, the reason why I went out was to get a shower curtain. And I went to Wanda's first. But then I stopped by Family Dollar. And I didn't get but a couple things, but there was two things I got that I want to show you. Because if you have a Family Dollar near you, I think it'll be something fun to do at Christmas. So anyway, I was just saying I was holding up progress. So I come in, printed the questions out. Look, you see how little that is? Got my coffee, and we ready to do it. I was tagged by, I'm about to forget, I was tagged by Tracey. Did I say I was tagged by Tracey? Well, anyway, Tracey tagged me. You know Tracey, who makes the tags. Trials belong here, girl. Go check her out. So thank you for tagging me, Tracey. I started saying, thank you for Tracey tagging me. I can't. I'm trying to get in a hurry and get this done, and I'm getting kind of tongue-tied. These are either or questions. So this first one. Silk or flannel sheets? Flannel. Have you ever been on silk sheets? Your ass will slide right out into the floor. No, I don't want those silk sheets. They too slicky. 2, savings or shopping? Well, I think we can guess which one that would be. If you watch my channel, you know I like to shop. Do I shop as much as I want to? No, because I can't afford it. But I'm not good at savings. I wish I was good at savings. David's good at savings. We balance each other out. He's able to save. It's crazy. He's like a machine. If he puts his mind to something, like he needs to save up for something particular or do something, he's like a machine. RJ takes after me. He is not a saver. And Holly takes after her daddy. She is a saver. So, number 3, structured routine or go with the flow. Well, I would rather be structured because I get kind of comfort knowing what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. I don't like change. I don't like change. I'm like Barney Fife. Didn't Barney Fife say he like change? But I also know how to go with the flow. So I like routine, but I'm pretty good at going with the flow. Even if I gripe about it, I'll go with it because that's how life is. Life throws something at you. You just got to learn to just go with it. Cubed or crushed ice? Oh, It's a little chilly out here. Crushed. Do y'all have a Sonic anywhere near y'all? Go and get a drink from the Sonic. Make sure you get the crushed ice. They sell like the little pellet ice. You can buy it by the bag. Did you know that? You can buy a bag of ice at Sonic. You sure can. Them and Whataburger, not the Texas Whataburger. We have our own Whataburger, that's what we call it. The Whataburger is not even the same thing. I don't even know how they ended up with the same name, but they've been around, longer than I have. They have good crushed ice. Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely crushed. Sofa or recliner? Well, recliner, since that's all I live in. David has a permanent butt print on the sofa, which we call the couch. And I have one on my recliner. That is, ever since we've been married, his place has been the couch and mine's been a chair. So, it's my chair. Number 6, your day, crazy or sane? Usually crazy. Just because I'm crazy and David's crazy, and when we get together, we're crazy. That sounded stupid. No, we're not. Well, some days it's kind of sane, but not a lot. There's always a little something going on. Paper or plastic bags? I like plastic because, well, they're cranking up the bulldozer. You know where they knocked down Uncle Eddie's house? They knocked the trailer behind it down. The old little house that was there way before I was born, they knocked it down. They're going to knock down my great aunt uncle's house. They've already knocked down his shop. They're going to knock down the barn, and they've already knocked down his shed. And they're fixing to put in, oh, I don't know how many houses they're fixing to put in right across the street. It's going to be a madhouse around here. So I don't know what he's doing out there with the bulldozer, because he's sitting in the middle where the house used to be. I don't know. What was I saying? Well, I like plastic bags because they have handles. But what I do is, when I get the plastic bags, I keep my reusable tote bags. Really good ones come from the Dollar Tree. You'd be surprised. And Marshall's. Marshall's has really good ones. And then I'll load like everything up in there so I can carry in fewer bags. That is, if David's not home to, help me. He gets my groceries in, but sometimes he's not always home. But I do like paper bags because you can reuse them for some reason. Now, obviously, you can reuse the plastic ones too. They both have their place. I used to, whenever we used to get a choice, they said paper or plastic. I didn't like paper back then. I would just say plastic. I'm out to destroy the world. You know how many looks I would get. Eye rolls. Did I care? See, I know how to do that too. But paper, they're good for crafts. I cut them and put them out on my craft table to do painting and gluing and stuff on. Give them to Mama for the cat poop box. She lines her cat box. Even when you're organizing something, they stand up straight. They're good to organize and separate stuff out in. I use paper bags for a lot of stuff. I have tons because Food Line and Harris Teeter both, and Publix, they all three, when you order online and pick it up, you get it in paper. Open spaces or small closed-in areas, I'm going to tell you right now, don't put me in no box. Don't put me in no little confined area. No, I need it to be open. I am claustrophobic. That's why I was telling you when I do the MRI, they put a rag over my eyes, headphones on, get the fan blowing. I'm trying to think, is there anything else they do? If I can go in and I don't see the thing above me, I mean, I know where I'm at, but as long as I don't see it, it's not as bad. Once I see it, I'm claustrophobic. Live in a cold or hot area? Cold all the way. Listen, I was talking to that girl at the Family Dollar today. And we were talking about the weather, and she didn't know. She was putting some drinks up her in the little cooler. She said, normally it feels good up in there, when it's so hot. She said, but she didn't know about today being because it's cold here. I said, look, this body was not built for heat. Give me the cold. So, yes, cold. Listen, I would move to the mountains tomorrow if David had a terminal up there. Now, I would not like him having to work, because he's a truck driver, in case you're new and you don't know. I would not like him having to drive in the snow, but I would love to live in the snow. So like if he was retired and he didn't have to work, which he says he'll be working forever, but if he does, it's because he wants to. Listen, that man had 2 jobs when I met him, so that's all he knows is work. He might have had 3, I don't know, he at least had 2, but that's all he knows is work. But if we were retired and he'd have to work, oh man, I want to live in the mountains. Just because it's beautiful, the weather, the snow, the whole 9 yards. So cold. Over to the last one, public library or bookstore. Can I say used bookstore? So in between, the library is used, the bookstore's new. I would rather have a used bookstore. I love looking at thrift store books. Old. We used to have bookstore here, you could get credit. Like you could take your old books there and get credit to buy more old books. But I like owning books. I like holding books and touching books and then keeping them in my possession. So I like having cookbooks. Now I have done my share of going to the library. Used to go to the library a lot back when I have any money. And Lord, I have checked out many cookbooks from the library. I'm gonna tell you that. But if I can have a cookbook, I like to have a cookbook. And other books too. But so yeah, somewhere in between. All right. Well, that does it for today. I need to get on in there and get this uploaded because I need to tag some people, and I'm going to tag. I'll give you a second. The JPP. That was my phone giving me an alert. I was saying the JPP herself, Joan at Joan's Point Blank, you're tagged. And then I am going to tag Ashlyn over at Project Ashlyn. I really like her channel, and I've told you before to go over there and check her out. And if you haven't gone yet, you go on over there, show her some subscription love and some support. She's a sweet young lady, and I think you would enjoy her channel. Listen, it's nice to. I'm old. It's nice to have a young person's perspective. Sometimes, I ain't trying to go into no PSA, but sometimes when we get older, we think, oh, we can't relate. But sometimes it's nice just to get a fresh perspective on things, and I think that's what she offers. So, I don't know how old she is, but I'm sure I'm old enough to be her mama. Not her grandma, but her mama. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let me hush. Go check out Tracey. Go check out Joan when she does hers, and go check out Ashlyn when she does hers. And that's all I know on the tag today. And I will see you on my next video.